Hi, beautiful soul. If you've been feeling disconnected, unmotivated, or strangely numb, this message is for you. Spirit led us to ask a raw and revealing question today. What emotion am I suppressing that needs to be seen? This is not just another card pull. This is soul excavation because sometimes the things that we've buried don't go away. They just wait for us to be brave enough to come back for them. Today's spirit is pulling back the veil, and what's underneath may surprise you. Take a breath. You're not broken, you're just holding more than you realized. Let's begin. We receive the Queen of Swords upright. This card represents strong boundaries, discernment, and a sharp intellect. She is the truth teller of the deck, wise, perceptive, and emotionally honest, though often reserved. The Queen of Swords appears as the guardian of truth, your truth. She's poised and calm, but behind her sharp gaze is a heart that's been tempered by pain. Spirit reveals that you are suppressing grief wrapped in pride. The emotion here is not just sadness, it's the ache of having had to be strong for too long. You've hidden your softness behind logic. You've talked yourself out of your own tenderness to avoid breaking down. This card is asking, can you grieve without explaining? Can you let yourself be held instead of always doing the holding? Your truth is sacred, and your tears are too. The next card was the Seven of Swords upright. This card often represents deception, self-deceit, sneakiness, or avoidance. It can symbolize someone trying to get away with something, or a person avoiding something within. There's something that you're trying to outrun, but it lives inside you. Spirit says the emotion you've buried is shame, not guilt, not regret, but that deep soul twisting shame that whispers, I should have known better. There may be a past action or choice that you're still quietly punishing yourself for. You've tried to distract yourself, justify it, or forget it, but it lingers. This card doesn't judge, it exposes. Spirit is saying, what you don't face will keep stealing your peace. It's time to stop hiding from your own heart. You deserve forgiveness, even from yourself. The next card was the Two of Swords upright. This is the card of indecision, internal conflict, or emotional stalemate. It often appears when someone is avoiding a difficult truth or unwilling to make a decision. And with this card lies denial, not of what happened, but what it did to you. Spirit is showing a closed heart, arms crossed, pretending the storm has passed when it still rumbles inside. This is the emotion of emotional paralysis, where numbness masquerades as peace. You might be telling yourself, I'm fine, while avoiding what would unravel you. But this card reminds us that avoidance is not the same as healing. Spirit gently urges you to remove the blindfold and face what still rumbles beneath the surface. Your inner world deserves truth and tenderness. The next card was the Page of Wands upright. This card is a messenger of inspiration, curiosity, excitement, and new beginnings. This card often indicates a desire for adventure, freedom, and creative expression. This is where suppressed hope lives, among all the heaviness. And Spirit is revealing that you've also buried a part of you that still dares to dream. There's a childlike joy that you've silenced, convinced that it's not practical or safe. This card is asking, when did you stop letting yourself be excited about the future? The emotion hiding here is yearning, the hunger to feel inspired again, to be lit up by something that isn't survival. Spirit is saying, let the spark return. Being hopeful is not being naive, it's being holy. The next card was the Three of Wands upright. This card speaks to foresight, expansion, and waiting for results. It's about looking forward, envisioning what's to come, and preparing for growth. This card builds on the Page of Wands that came before it. But instead of just yearning, this one is speaking to anticipation stifled by fear. The emotion that you're hiding here is disappointment before it happens, that deeply integrated habit of not getting too excited just in case it doesn't work out. This is a trauma born suppression of faith. You're trying not to want too much, hope too big, or expect too deeply, because in the past, that's where the hurt came in. And Spirit is saying, you are not jinxing your joy by expecting good things. Let yourself believe again. The next card was the Nine of Swords reversed. Reversed, this card points to healing from anxiety, letting go of worry, or sometimes being in denial of pain. It can also indicate suppressed guilt or trauma. Spirit is being very clear with this card. You've suppressed suffering by making it private. You carry your pain in silence. You've tried to intellectualize it, manage it, meditate it away, but some nights it still screams. This card reversed is a cry for softness. You are being asked to stop gaslighting your own pain. You've survived so much, but survival isn't the end goal. You are allowed to name your sorrow, and you are allowed to say, that hurt. This isn't about wallowing, it's about releasing the weight that you never deserve to carry alone. And the last card we were given was Death Upright. This card is about endings, transformation, and new beginnings. It's a release of the old self, a letting go of what no longer serves, and a call to surrender. And with this card, we come to the soul of this reading. Death is saying, it's time. Time to let go of the mask, the old stories, the fake smiles, the numbing. What you've been suppressing isn't just emotion, it's your becoming. The part of you that's been hiding is not weak, it's sacred, and Spirit is calling you into a rebirth. Let the old pain die, let the unshed tears fall, and let the truth rise. There is so much more on the other side of this shedding, and this card is letting you know that you are not breaking down, you are breaking open. And this is Spirit's final whisper. There is nothing wrong with you for still feeling. There is nothing weak about the ache that remains. Spirit is not disappointed in your breakdowns, your silence, or your delays. In fact, they've been holding you the whole time. You've hidden grief inside grit, shame inside sarcasm, and hope inside hesitation. But now you're being asked to unhide what still lives in you. Let the sorrow be seen, let the hope come home, and let the heart tell its truth without interruption. You don't have to keep performing your strength. You are safe to soften, you are safe to release, and you are safe to begin again. The moment that you stop pushing it all down is the moment that it stops pushing you over. So take a breath, put your hand on your heart, and say, I honor what I feel. I welcome my truth. I make space for healing. You're not broken, love. You're becoming whole. And Spirit will meet you there in the quiet moment that you finally let yourself feel, because the truth has always been your doorway to freedom. And you, brave soul, are finally ready to walk through it. Thank you so much for spending this time with me, love. If this message stirred something in you, you're not alone. What you're carrying is sacred, but you were never meant to carry it alone. Your tears are not weakness. Your numbness is not a failure. Your grief, your hope, and your fear, they all deserve a seat at the table. I see you. Spirit sees you. And we're both so proud of how far you've come. If this reading gave you clarity or comfort, let me know about it in the comments. I read every single one and I love hearing what resonates with you. Make sure that you're subscribed so that you don't miss out on the next Spirit Whisper. You are safe, love. You are guided, and you are not alone.